nangu banchinge okufirwa nakana.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Lich, and if you are on my channel for the first time, please hit that red subscribe button down below. Hit it very hard until it turns gray. That's when you will know that you have subscribed to my channel. And for you to be receiving notifications of any latest video that I upload, please link that bell notification down below so that every time I post a video, you'll be alerted first. And please don't forget to like and comment on my video. I'm back. Your boy Lich is back in the building right now, giving you some good news, giving you some special news, updating you, entertaining you, and also educating you. So guys, thank you, subscribe to your 20,000 subscribers. Today I've got very special news that I want to present to you. And the first news that I have for you for today is that Lich Busy finally hits 1 million views on YouTube with his hit song Bend Down. Lich Busy has finally joined the million views club, which is made up of musicians that have reached 1 million plus views on YouTube, such as the likes of Macky2, Mampi, Roberto, J-Lox, drimz, Your Maps, and K-Figo. So I would like to say congratulations to you, Lich Busy, for finally hitting 1 million views on YouTube, because it's not easy for a Zambian celebrity or any other person to reach 1 million plus views on YouTube. Congratulations, Lich Busy. The other news that I have for you for today is that Corpora Swag and multi-award winning artist drimz took it to Facebook to praise XYZ CEO Bobby East. He also said that Bobby East is one of the most liked and celebrated artists in the country in a post that he had posted on his Facebook page. So see the post, guys. The Bobby effect. His name is Robert Chunga, but we all know him as Bobby East or Vanilla Rob. Whatever that means, this ninja is a soft-spoken guy, down to earth, accommodative but with a corny voice. The ladies love this guy, we all know why. He has some good vibes in his music, that's why. Open brackets, I'm speaking from a jealous point, close brackets. I first heard Bobby on his Paloma track some years back. That song was a huge hit, 100%, made a lot of noise both on radio and on the streets. The clubs were not spared too. I remember watching his video and telling myself that akamkala di akakala shupa. What was striking about this guy was his body size. I thought Bobby ni mubabe kanshi ni kaza yonda like me. Well, that was way back apa akuda bueno. Bobby, look at the mbovu now, laughing emoji. On a serious note, this guy is one of the most loved and celebrated artists of this generation, and history books will definitely write good about this humble ninja's career. We all remember how that unpleasant video about him went viral and consequently putting his budding career at a major risk of extinction. This guy never gave up. This was a major test for Robert Chunga. Guys, he was on the front page of the post because of that video. I for once unfortunately wrote him off not kwapwa Bobby Aya. I can imagine how long his nights were and how his appetite eluded him, but futi mungapeze atikenzo nyopola ndaba tubantu twaso pali fudano situgona. Laughing emoji. Fast forward, this guy picked himself up and now is one of the best hip-hop artists of our generation. At any event, this guy gets more attention than me. That's why sinimafuna kupezeka naye at same events. Amazimbera, in life we all get knocked down sometimes by our deeds and sometimes by natural occurrences. But we have a choice to either pick up ourselves up and forge ahead, or to stay down. Against all the manyozo torment that this guy went through, he apologized to everyone and still decided to go back in the studio to do what he loves, and now we all love him because of doing what he loves. In life we all go through different experiences, but it's all a test. When we get knocked down, we have a choice to either stay down or to get up and soldier on. Here lies the difference between winners and losers, for lack of a better term. Winners never quit. God bless you, Robert Chunga, aka Bobby East, with more life, and please, the next time I'm in Lusaka, nifuna nikakwereko Benz yako ukantwaleko na pa East Park Mall ubushiku. You inspire me, bro. And main news that I have for you for today is that Macky2 was being interviewed on Tikambe by B-Flow, where he talked about his younger brother Chef 187, where he also said that Nangu Banchinge is the song which is dear to his heart, and later he had sang it in acoustic form. So I have the full interview where Macky2 was being interviewed by B-Flow. Watch the video, guys.
Achanva ZG, everything cool? It's your boy Super Fantastic video B-Flow in the area. And we are back on Unplugged. Today I'm excited to host a very good friend of mine, one of my closest friends in the world. We call each other brother for life, and he's none other than DJ Booga, Flavor Boy, Macky2. What the machine?
Alright, but kaini style po so kulumbra funoreta.
Yeah, so welcome to Tikambe Unplugged, and in case you're joining us for the first time, we do this Tuesdays and Thursdays. I host your favorite celebrities on this show, and we just talk about different things during the times that we're in. We're talking about COVID-19 and how it has affected the music industry. Nothing much is happening. We know you are bored, so we thought of bringing you a show just to entertain you and just catch up with you, find out what we're up to, and we also want to know what you're up to. So, Booga, welcome to Unplugged.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks, man. What have you been up to?
Mostly just home and studio, because my studio is not open to the public, so at least it's not like a lot of people coming through.
So even before COVID, it wasn't open to the public?
We had to shut it down after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had to shut it down after. But yes, it's pretty much very limited necessary movements. Yeah. If it's not necessary, or if it's something that we can chat about on phone, we do it. On Zoom.
Yeah. So how are you communicating with your family, friends, fans?
Yeah, mostly this is like one of the greatest things to happen to our entertainment industry or to show business is the internet.
Yeah.
Social media is I know a lot of people talk about how destructive it can be, but it has done more good than harm. You know what I mean? If you use it correctly, it's like a very, very productive tool.
Yeah. Nice one. Any new music? You have this tradition of releasing a gospel song at the beginning of every year. Now I'm trying to remember. Did you release a gospel song this year? What happened?
No,
No,
the main reason.
The first time I visited your house back on the Copper Belt back in the day. The first thing you showed me was your baptism certificate.
Yeah. So anyway, the essence of putting out those gospel songs is just encourage people, really. And there are ways that you can encourage people without really like making it all about God, even if it always is. So last year we put out a song called Wombat with like 42 other artists. It had like 43 artists on it. That was like the beginning of the year, so it wasn't really like a typical gospel song. This year we put out a song called I Declare with Chester and Bobby East.
Oh yeah.
So it's
right.
It's gospel.
It is. Yeah, because
but
whatever you were saying on that song is pretty much what the Bible talks about. Speaking, using your tongue, like the power of the tongue.
Into existence.
Yes, the power of the tongue. So when you say I declare and decree that this will happen, that's what you're going to be.
Yeah, that's what
Nice
we did
one,
this
man.
year. Yeah.
I'm really happy to see you. You know, apata tulimunana sana because of hii HTK mchalo hii. So we can't wait for this situation to be over.
Yeah.
People were getting a little worried a few days ago. Guys, the chooks, abamwikata shan.
Yeah.
So sasa kama na coincidentally I'm listening to the radio na some mfulumbulu abana state banjikata sana.
Oh man.
Buga bamwikata sana chilishani.
Yeah.
But I knew that it wasn't true. Somebody sent me a screenshot and they said, "Is this true?"
Yeah.
So I just looked at it and I was like, "No." I said, "If it's social media, I referred them to a page that I feel is more trusted." I said, "If that page hasn't reported, then it's not true." Yeah. So maybe you can clarify just in case the people that still think I don't have mango kufumia pain.
I think my reckless days are in the past. Like, who could that you go? You know what I mean? The last couple years, I've really tried to be like a model citizen or a law-abiding citizen. You know what I mean? I've done so many projects where I feel like, with the influence that I have and the power that I have, is this really how I want my legacy to be or how I want to be remembered? You know what I mean? So sometimes it may seem a little boring or this guy is just ABCD. But at the end of the day, with great power comes great responsibility. We have a responsibility to build and inspire people. Or
to whom much is given, much is expected.
Exactly. To create some sort of positive change with what we do. So I'm very aware of decisions that I make. So if at all nasasa ngafati ndimselo nishinile baranda tumulandu mume yako afati
yodewo waipunga mupeni
wewe but I intentionally try by all means to be on the right side of the law.
Nice. Super proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you for not just this, but also the many things that you have achieved. You've done so much for the industry.
Thanks.
You've paved way for some of the greatest hip hoppers we have, some of the greatest artists that we have in this country, including your own brother, Chef 187. How do you feel every time you hear his name being mentioned? Maybe he's doing a commercial, or maybe his song is playing somewhere, or Nabamsa somewhere. How do you feel when you look at somebody who looked up to you? Obviously, still does look up to you, but somebody you groomed.
There are so many sides to look at this, you know. On one side, I'm an artist, you know, who's in the industry, and up to now, the artist in me still wants to be the greatest to ever do this, you know, that sort of thing. There's also the side of me owning Alpha Entertainments, where Chef is signed. So every time he's about to put out a project, we are the ones in the forefront pushing the music, all of us. So obviously you want to see this project that is on your company succeed. The third way to look at this is, as artists who are looked up to as, okay, these are role models and the people who've done ABCD, it's our responsibility to leave the industry way better than we found it. You know what I mean? Like, I always tell people, if the student is not better than the master has failed. Then the master has failed, because your students shouldn't start from where you started from. They should start from where you're ending. But up in the Palaste Poli, that's where they should start from. And that's what I've tried to do with a lot of young artists who I've worked with, is just make sure they see things from not the way I saw things when I was coming in, but the way I see things now. It saves them the time and the hassle of having to go through all this learning process. They come to me and I tell them exactly how I think they should approach the game. And at the end of the day, every artist has got their own way of doing things, and things haven't happened differently for different artists. So all in all, I'm super proud of what he's doing. I'm super proud of all these young artists who are coming in and breaking barriers that even us couldn't break in when we were just coming up. And at the end of the day, I really expect, it's not even like a want anymore, it's like I expect the ones coming after us to be better than us. Because if they are not, then how is the industry growing? You know, that sort of thing.
Exactly. Success is not success if it's not successive.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but very close. So well done.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure hosting you,
Thank you so much
on
for
Unplugged. I know that we are not paid to talk; we're paid to sing. So maybe this is the part that everybody has been waiting for, where they can just get to hear you do a little
song.
Yeah, and you have a span of hits over the years. You say, you've been around for a very long time. Other people only heard you maybe around 2009 or maybe 2007 when you won your first Born and Bred as most controversial guy. But you had been around even like as far back as 2001, 2002. Yeah. So how easy it's going to be for you to pick a song that you're going to give us? Maybe you should give a reason why you picked that particular song.
I think let's do Banchinge because I wrote that song when I was really like going through stuff, and it's a song that I use not just to encourage people but to encourage myself too. It's really like a don't give up song. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's why we're doing Banchinge.
Nice one. All right, so I'm gonna invite guitarist Kennedy Sakala to come and strum the guitar in readiness for this performance for DJ Bob. Mr. Kennedy Sakala, please. So it's an acoustic session right now, and he's giving us nangu banchinge. So like whatever they chinga muntu wanjumfix message. And to help up for my inspiration. Big shout out to Team Macky2. They are also watching us live on Facebook. Remember that this broadcast is brought to you by BBC Media Action and Restless Development on a platform we call Tikambe, which is a platform for young people. We discuss different issues, talk about decision making, making the right choices, and it's all about inspiring people. So we bring influencers like Macky2 to be able to share his story so that you know that, challenges, life. So it's very possible that if he did it, you can also did it. Nice one. Are you ready, Mr. Kennedy?
Yeah, we recorded this song in 2011. I had it's funny, we talked about this earlier. I was in trouble with the law, and I had just come out of prison. We actually have a picture with me in an orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah, and that was really like a turning point in my life, And this is the first song we recorded. It's called Banchinge.
mutumba amaya nonangu vipili ngakupumuka nibulyo bwo mu matini nakwete fefuloso kuisunga kwa tirili sibenzo biliva chenze kunibaba benze lipewa nzanga bonse benzo taba ushenarisha mapantu awe takwaba funale ipushale sawandine bumushawa legend in the game now. Ni Wichiwulu if you never heard my name now. Teti Museche waleti andi mutwe. Brain in my half, don't talk anyama banchinge. Ukufilwa na kana nala tulu kusha paka fiene mfwaye. Paka fiene mfwaye. Nangu banchinge. Ukufilwa na kana nala tulu kusha paka fiene mfwaye. Mpaka fiene mfwaye. Penezo yamba flow bezo kambatini fake. Penezo yamba flow bezo kambatini leki. Manje nowadays ni sign na macheki. Na bene bezo shusha ni bauza. Niyo pese kana bantu nezo wana chepa video. Pa video. I ain't sit here and got it, I went there to get it. 5 years later, I'm the most imitated. So now go back chinge boy, don't lose the hope. Don't even sit up, usiuze je. Banchinge, ukufilwa na kana nala tulu kusha paka fiene mfwaye. Mpaka fiene mfwaye. Nangu banchinge, ukufilwa na kana nala tulu kusha paka fiene mfwaye. Mpaka fiene mfwaye. Bantu venenenzo yopa neopo ni chimfya pafunika milopa mapaparazzi badililo ni kopa tine mupondo koma sindi neopompa I got game like Messi, so when I step on the mic I live to get messy. Messy, oh cool. Even when I'm playing on the mic it still sound cool. I remember back then, bale mwena moloko, bale tila oyota, bala umfana poko, bale fwa bakalindula mabanjo na bongo, wati ulio mukamba, kanda bongo. Man, tayari nomo, kubolela mushofu, ngwatwala puromo, batini fotuliko, kuchula nomo, bantu twaleti, banchinge, ukufilwa na kana, nala tulu, kushapaka fiene mfaye, mpaka fiene mfaye. Banchinge, ukufilwa na kana nala tulu kusha paka fiene mfaye. Mpaka fiene mfaye. Atishake. Chekova